Okay, no. Look at here. The same football, that one. So this at t equals 0, we have projected it. After some time, t will come and strike the ground. We define this as a maximum range, maximum height ascended. Then what about the range? This particular thing will become range. Agreed. This one. And this particular thing is time of flight. So because of the gravity is acting, gravity will act, and this is u cos theta. This is the initial projection. After some time, the velocity will be v1x, v1y, and v1. Here it will have velocity only u cos theta. I'm briefly summarizing everything. Then what makes the ball? And here it will have only weight. No, the weight is acting. The weight mg will act, and the horizontal component of velocity. So how do it will move in a curved path? It will not go straight. Why it will not go straight? Because of weight and velocity, it will move in a curved path. You just take some throw stone horizontally. How do it will move? It will move like this because of velocity and weight. The same condition here also. So how the trajectory will be at this particular point, it will be curved path. Then again here, the weight mg will act. Because of weight mg acting, velocity will increase. And finally, it will strike the ground with the same speed, vertical component of speed with which it was projected. So this will be theta. This is a brief summary of things what we have discussed. Continuously, the weight will be acting. This is very important. Continuously, the weight, we don't think that only at highest point. Everywhere the weight will be acting. Because of weight and the velocity, it will move in a curved path. Because of weight and velocity, it will move in a curved path. Because of weight, velocity, curved path. Because of weight, velocity, it will curved path. Yeah. Here also, because of the weight and the velocity, curved path. So there's a reason why it will move in a this curved or parabolic path. Like this, we have defined what is this projectile motion. So why acceleration along x-axis? Because the weight will act only vertically down. There is no force acting on the body along x-axis. That's why acceleration along x-axis 0. So when you kick the football, what type of motion describe? Along horizontal direction, the velocity remains constant. Along y-axis, first it will undergo retardation, then acceleration. So what we should write here? It will be along A to B, we'll write it. A, B, C. A to B. A to B will be retardation along y-axis. Then constant velocity along x-axis. Then from A to B to C, acceleration, the same data. Acceleration along x-axis, along y-axis. So here the velocity keeps on increases. Then constant velocity along again along the x-axis. Okay, there's one basic idea of the projectile. Everywhere will be using this condition. Nothing big is there. Okay, agree this. After this, we'll go for how to find out the speed of projectile at any instant of time t. Already we got the position vector. Speed of projectile at any instant of time t. What is the speed of projectile will be along x-axis? It is, we'll find out here. Speed of projectile at any time t. This is given by v1x or vx equal to u cos theta. Let me use this data here. What about vy? U sine theta minus gt. I'm using this one. When it moves from here to here, horizontal component remains same. Vertical component decreases. Why decreases? Because this g will act opposite to u sine theta. That's why we're having minus sign. Why this is positive? Because this vy will act. This vy will act in the direction of u sine theta. So therefore, this will be positive. Whereas g is acting opposite to u sine theta. That's why this is negative. This is positive. Okay, agreed. Okay, now we'll continue further. We'll find out the speed at any time t. No? So the v equal to vx square plus vy square. This is equal to u cos theta whole square sin square theta g square t square minus 2ug sin theta into t. Further simplifying. How do this has come? Expanding this one. Expanding this, we'll get this much. Okay, agreed? Now this will be, again, look at this one. U square cos square theta, u square sin square theta. This everything will be only u square plus g square t square 2u sin theta g into t. Like this, we'll get expression for speed of projectile at any time t. I think this was the thing which is asked. Okay, some very just we are applying equations of motion, nothing big is there. Afterwards, the position vector. The position vector means this one. I'll take it off this. This will be y. This will be x. The position vector we define like this. R bar. So how to get the position vector R bar, or what do that position vector is? Define the position of projectile at any time t. Which is given by xi cap plus y j cap. What is x equal to? U cos theta into t, u sin theta. Let me write on this, then I'll explain it. Sir, okay, what is this position vector? Sir, we are not in that. Position vector means this one. No? This is a position vector. This is a path length. Path length is different than position vector. Fine. And what is this? Y position, Y coordinate. This will become the X coordinate. R bar will become position vector. So at what distance the projectile is from the ground at any time t. That we are defining it here. So this will become now like this. We can expand this. So there's a difference between the position vector and the path length in the projectile. Let me give a better explanation. So when we throw any ball